So welcome to our restorative practice of moving our bodies with mindfulness. I'm quite excited for our practice today, which is going to be on cultivating inner wealth through the 7 factors of awakening. So we will let these 7 factors guide our body in movement, and we'll try some pranayama, mudra, and asana. So our breath, our hand gestures, and our body poses. We will do those attempting to the sequence of the 7 factors of awakening, which are mindfulness, investigation of phenomena, you can think of that as curiosity, energy or diligence, ease, joy, concentration, and equanimity. And so hopefully some of these concepts will come alive in your bodies as we move today. Find your way to your most comfortable child's posture or balasana. And so that might be in more of a fetal curl with your knees together, something comfortable underneath your legs or even behind on the tops of your calf muscles and underneath your hamstrings. And your arms can be forward or they can be tucked by your sides. If you're more tucked in a fetal curl, you may want to put a pillow or a block underneath your head. Or you can separate your knees wider and have your big toes touching and stretch forward. But find your way to that comfortable place or any other comfortable resting spot to start our practice today. And I will invite 3 sounds of the bell, and then I'll do a short reading. So feel free to move your body around until you find that quiet place to start. And start to bring your awareness to your breath. Letting your body melt into the earth. From the heart of the Buddha's teaching by Thich Nhat Hanh, the 7 factors of awakening. After sitting in meditation at the foot of a Bodhi tree, when the morning star arose, the Buddha realized enlightenment and said, "How amazing that all living beings have the basic nature of awakening, yet they don't know it. So they drift on the ocean of great suffering, lifetime after lifetime." Imagine a tree with 7 large limbs, each representing 1 factor of awakening. Every year, each of these branches grows longer and sends out new shoots with new leaves. Enlightenment is growing all the time. It is not something that happens once and then is complete. It is reassuring that the Buddha regarded joy and ease among these 7 elements. And notice your breath moving through your whole body and feeling yourself settling in. And I'll continue with a little bit of reading about the first and main factor of awakening before we transition to our next pose. The first and main factor of awakening, the first limb of the Bodhi tree, is mindfulness, smriti. It literally means remembering, not forgetting where we are, what we are doing, and who we're with. With training, every time we breathe in and out, mindfulness will be there, so our breathing becomes a cause and condition for the arising of mindfulness. Enjoy the posture that your body is in this moment. Feeling your inhale drawing through your body, and also noticing your exhale lengthening. And when you feel ready, start to gently come up to a seated position with legs crossed or butterflied, whatever is most comfortable to you for a few moments. Let yourself arise there. No need to rush. And we'll start with a pranayama to help us gain mindfulness. We'll practice this throughout our body movements today if you like it, and if not, you can always bring in a different pranayama. This one, called Shitali pranayama, is opposite of how we normally draw in breath. It is a cooling breath, good for cooling anything in your body that has excess heat or acidity. Like if your eyes are feeling a little burning or you have an acid belly, you can try this. Shitali pranayama. So notice your spine and see if you can align your spine from crown to sits bone. And keep it nice and straight, but relax your shoulders. Now close your eyes if you're comfortable and let your hands open on your tops of your knees in a receiving posture. We're going to draw in breath through our mouth first and then exhale through our nose. So we will open our mouth like a little bird beak, and then we're going to curl our tongue and take a sip of cool air in through our mouth like this. And then close your mouth, letting the air empty out through your nose. And this might cause a little dryness in your mouth, so feel free to pause and swallow. Sipping in through open mouth, sealing our lips. and letting all leave our bodies with our exhale, feeling the drawing of the breath down through the body. Close your eyes and see if you can practice this pranayama to your own breath rhythm. I'll just get you started with cues. Inhaling, taking a little sip with your tongue straw. And exhaling. Opening your lips. Sipping in, closing your lips, and exhaling through your nostrils. And see if you can continue on, feeling your body cooling. The 7 factors of awakening are tied in to the elements. And so this first one is helping to balance fire within our bodies. Now take a pause and let your body return to its normal breath rhythm. And notice if there are any feelings or sensations in your body. Perhaps you feel a little cooling or refreshed or renewed. And our second practice today in the factor of mindfulness will be a mudra. And this is a mudra that I believe you all probably already know, but we're going to do it with more mindfulness. This is Anjali Mudra, which you'll think of as maybe bringing your hands to heart center in prayer. We're going to do it with a little bit of mindfulness. I watched a video with Sadhguru the other night, and he said that this particular mudra, if we do it very mindfully, can really help with feelings of anxiety. So we're going to first think about the left side of your body, your Ida side, your feminine side. Bring your attention down the left side of your face and across your left collarbone to your left shoulder and down your left arm all the way to your left fingertips and down your left torso to your left hip and along your left leg all the way down through your left knee, left ankle, and left foot. And now bring your left hand, your Ida side, up close to your heart center. And we'll now invoke Pingala, our masculine side, to gently and mindfully meet Ida and integrate our left and right side. So bring your awareness to the right side of your body, your right side of your head, and down the right side of your face to your collarbone and across to your right shoulder. Relax the fingertips of your left hand if they're becoming stiff, and relax your left shoulder. And now continue along down through your right arm, right elbow, right wrist and out of your right fingertips. And now bring your mindfulness, your awareness to your right torso and down your right torso to right hip and across your right upper leg to your right knee and down your lower right leg to your right ankle and out through your right foot. And now with mindfulness, bring your right hand up to greet your left hand and very mindfully bring all your fingertips together. Take a deep breath in and let that anticipation go. Anjali Mudra, a sense of reverence, joining right and left brain, right and left sides of body, Ida, feminine, and masculine, Pingala. Notice how your body feels. Where can you soften? And now let that go. We can always bring that mudra back later. And please return to Balasana. And we'll start to introduce some movement into our practice. So we'll come to the second factor, the investigation of phenomena or curiosity. And I'll read you a very short introduction to orient yourself around Dharma Pravichaya, the second factor of awakening, investigation of phenomena. We humans love to investigate things. Often we want the results of our investigations to fit a certain mold or prove a certain theory, but at times we're open and allow things simply to reveal themselves. In the latter case, our knowledge and our boundaries expand. When we want to investigate the bud on the branch of the tree, we may ask, "Where have you come from? Where are you going? Are you really that small?" The bud might reply, "I will grow into a leaf, green in the summer, orange in the fall. And then I will fall to the earth, and in 2 years I'll become a part of the earth. I'm really not so small. I'm as large as the earth." With mindfulness, investigation takes us deeply into life and into reality. And we'll do some poses now, some asana that is close to the earth. So gently rise up to cat-cow. Knees are touching the earth. You can have a blanket beneath your knees. And wrists are under, elbows under, shoulders, hands are open nice and wide. Let your belly sink with your in-breath and look up gently. In cow. And now round your spine into cat and press all of the air out. Find your inhale as your belly comes down. And see if you can let your breath move your body. Inhaling, dropping belly. And exhaling, pressing your spine up. Be curious about this movement. Can you make it new? Expansive. One more time. Belly comes down, inhaling, gently looking up, and exhaling, letting go. Bring your weight to your right hand and bring your left leg back behind you. We're going to do some movement, introducing bird dog and a little dancer all together. Left hand is pressing down, right hand is pressing down. And now raise your left leg up to about parallel to the ground. So it doesn't need to be up higher than your hips. And press up through your shoulders, raising now your right arm. Balancing, being curious. And now reach around if you wish to find your foot with your hand. So left foot is in right hand. And press up, opening through the chest, opening through the shoulder. And now return back to bird dog. Deep inhale. And come in towards the center, so knee to elbow. Coming back out to bird dog. And reaching back to dancer. Really challenging your balance. Being curious, where are we going? We're going back to bird dog. Reach out. And now pull in, feeling your core muscles. Knee to elbow. Reach back out to bird dog. And place that hand down. Rest in child for a moment. Pressing back. Maybe noticing a little cardio rhythm happening in your heart. And come back up. We're going to repeat on the other side. So bring our right leg back and press into your palms. And stretch out your right calf, a little gentle rocking motion. And now we're going to raise our right leg straight and strong, feeling the muscles along our lower back and our glute muscles engaging. And bring your left arm up to bird dog. Breathe here. And reach around, finding your right foot with your left hand. Open through your chest. And now reach out to bird dog. Inhaling as you reach and exhale. Bring your knee into your elbow. And reach out to bird dog. And around. Finding your foot in your hand, right foot in left hand. Pressing up. And reaching out to bird dog. And curling in. And reaching back out. Very nice. Bring your hands down, knees to the earth. And start to come forward into Sphinx. So your hips will find the earth. And it's lovely if you want to have still a blanket under your hips. Our hands are out in front of us, and we're balancing on our forearms. Feel the opening. Be curious about the opening in the lower back. And keep your chin pointing still downwards so that the back of your neck is not getting overly stretched. Now bring your body down to the ground in Bhujangasana or Cobra, baby Cobra. Lift up, strengthening the lower back and being curious as we come down to the earth, meeting our whole body on the earth. One more time, baby Cobra. And down. And if you wish this time, bring your hands a little further in front of you and press up. To upward facing dog. And now lower down to the earth. Let your forehead touch the earth. And come up to downward facing dog. First removing the blanket that you might have had under your knees. Place that to the side so that your mat area is clear. Pressing up to downward facing dog. And if this is too hard on your shoulders, you can do this on a wall. You don't have to be, or on a chair. You can use the back of a chair, the back of the couch. You don't have to have all your weight. But be curious. Investigate the phenomena of this inverted posture. Investigate the back of your heels and how much they desire to reach towards the earth as you pedal them. And notice the interconnectedness of the muscles of your side body. As you press your left heel to the earth, notice the opening along the left side, the Ida side or the Ida feminine side of your upper body. Now press your right foot down to the ground and notice the opening in the Pingala or the male side of your body, your upper body. And crisscross your legs with curiosity, coming to Uttanasana or forward fold. What can be new in your forward fold? Maybe you hold to the backs of your legs and you just gently massage the water channel, the bladder channel, all the way down the backs of your legs. Maybe your hands find your Achilles muscles. Maybe you wish to bring one hand in front of your face and raise the other and open. But how can you make your forward folds new and beautiful and wonderful? And now bring your hands to your feet, tap your feet, tap your shins all the way to your knees. Circle your knees and scoop your body to come up very slowly. And we'll introduce the third factor, which is energy, effort, diligence, or perseverance. And for this factor, we're going to do a little bit of flow and movement. So we will start with one sun salutation to just warm up, but then we're going to move into some flow. Energy. Sweep up and open your fingers and flow down with your out breath. Halfway lift and flow. Touch the earth and come up to the sun, reaching back, slight back bend, and hands meet together in Anjali Mudra at our heart center. Pause here for a moment and invite energy and diligence into our practice. Sweep up and fold. Hands touch the earth. Halfway lift and fold. Right leg back into crescent lunge. So our feet are pointing forward and our left knee is bent. And we're going to rise up and inhale here. And bring a little gentle bounce to your knees. Very gentle, but we are going to create some heat here. We're going to introduce elephant arms. So bring your right arm back. And when it comes up, let your other arm go back. So there's a little bounce in the knees. And imagine that this is an elephant's trunk, except we kind of have two. Your left leg may be starting to feel this. Now let your right arm come up near your left and step forward. Oh, yes. You'll feel that in your legs. Deep inhale, exhaling down to the ground. Halfway lift and fold. And now let's bring our left leg back. So our right knee is bent. Both feet are facing forward and sweep up. And now create that little bit of bounce. You shouldn't feel any pain. So if you feel any pain, you can always skip this or skip the bounce. But we're inviting in some energy. And when you're ready, start letting your elephant arms, your trunk, inhale and exhale. And don't forget, if you get hot, you can bring in Shitali Pranayama and reverse your breath. But that might be a lot to think about. And let both arms come up, step up, reach up, and bring your hands down in prayer to heart center. And just feel the energy that this has generated in your body. And the next factor that we're going to introduce, I think you'll be happy about this, is ease. So open your palms and step your feet slightly apart. Roll your shoulders up and back. Find Tadasana. Find a moment of peaceful connection, powerful pose. And while you're here, I'll do a brief reading. So rest in ease for a moment. The fourth factor of awakening is ease. Diligence is always accompanied by ease. We have to learn ways to bring our energy from our head down to our abdomen. And at least every 15 minutes, we need to practice letting go. When we are sick, we stay in bed and do nothing. Often we don't even eat or drink. All of the energy is directed towards healing. We need to practice resting even when we're not sick. Sitting meditation, walking meditation, and mindful eating are good opportunities for resting. If you walk slowly, and remember to take it easy, if you're able to sit and do nothing from time to time, you can rest deeply and enter a state of true ease. Notice how you feel, and we'll bring in breath of joy, the fifth factor. So for breath of joy, if you have any blood pressure issues, I recommend you come down to a seated posture for this, because we are moving up and down. We're going to be moving up and then down with our heads rapidly. So if that doesn't work for you, then you can find any posture that is best, or just take a seated posture. Let's start with our hands in Anjali Mudra at our chest. And now with our inhale, we're going to bend our knees and come up, and exhale, let that all go. And up and down, really bend your knees. You're getting strength in your legs and joyousness as we release. Excellent. And come to stillness again. And noticing if these factors of awakening are starting to permeate through you, all 7 limbs interconnected. And our sixth factor is concentration. So we're going to find a drishti, or a focal point. Root your feet to the ground and open your chest. This will look a little bit like side swimming. So you're going to find a balance point, and you're going to raise your right arm up and your left leg out. Feel the strength in the right leg. And now, with a side swim, switch to the other side. And your foot, your standing foot, which is our left foot, may wobble a little bit. So bring your gaze and concentration to the drishti. Maybe it's a knot on the floor or a little piece of carpet. It should be about 4 feet on the ground in front of you. Something not moving. And now let's swim to the right. Balancing on right leg. You'll really feel this in the muscles of your right outer hip. And swim to the left. Concentration, notice what's coming up for you. And swim to the right. Last Last pair. And swim to the left. And now shake that all out. Very good. And maybe let your hands thump on your back slightly, or pat if you feel like you want to be more gentle. But let your hands actually touch your body. Feeling everything that is no longer serving you coming down through the currents of energy in the center of your body and leaving through your feet. And now slowly start to come to stillness. And we'll spread our legs wide for goddess pose. Doing some strength for our legs today so that they can carry us. Hands to Anjali Mudra, really thoughtfully. Left Ida meets right Pingala. Left side of the brain and right side of the brain. Feminine and masculine. And start to bend your legs down into goddess horse pose. You also might want to find your drishti for this. You can come up and down a little bit. You don't have to be staying still. And see if you can raise your right foot and concentrate. And see if you can now place your right heel down and raise your left heel. Bring both heels down and now raise up onto your toes. Feeling the shake, energy and concentration. And now let your heels come down and sweep down and up to 5-pointed star. And just let your hands come gracefully down and up. Our legs releasing. And the next time we come down, bring your hands back to heart center, Anjali Mudra, and come over to bend your right leg. And now release your right arm and open. And now bring your hands to Anjali Mudra and travel over to the left side. And bring your left arm down and raise your right arm. And this next time we're going to do that, touch the ground and actually be a little further down so that you're balancing on the toes on your right side and your hands are touching the earth and your left leg is straight. And raise your left arm up. And now spider crawl your ray over to the other side. So you're balancing on your left toes and your right leg is straight. Raise your right arm. And now bring your hands in front of you and start to come down to the ground. We're going to come to our final resting posture and enjoy the seventh factor, which is equanimity. Equal love and compassion for all beings, starting with ourselves. Bring your hands behind you and your legs out in front. And bring your hands to your shins and roll down, holding your legs so your legs are bent. You're in Uttanasana. Head is flat to the ground. And if you wish for more of a stretch, you can try to clasp opposite elbows. Love what your body can do for you. You showed up. Press your sacrum, your lower spine towards the earth. And one final stretch, reach your arms out in T and let your legs come to the right, looking over to the left. Trying to keep your left shoulder down. 3 luxurious breaths here. And rolling to the left. Looking over your right shoulder. And we'll invite a little happy baby while I read a short passage on equanimity. So for happy baby, you can bend your legs and try to reach for the insides of your feet. Your legs might be bent, and if you wish for more of a straightening, you can grasp the big toes. Just be careful not to be pulling on the joint of the big toes. And you can let yourself roll a little bit. If this is too intense, you can come into more of a bent knee position, but just be playful here for a moment. And I'll read to you on equanimity. The 7th factor of awakening is equanimity, or letting go, upeksha. Equanimity is an aspect of true love. It is far from indifference. Practicing equanimity, we love everyone equally. And start to bring your happy baby down. And you're going to gather your items of comfort. Maybe drink a little water. We had earth element and fire element. We want to replenish water. Place pillows under your knees if that feels good, and a blanket over your body. Maybe place some socks on your feet and take your time. There's no rush. You're going to make yourself a nice, wonderful nest for equanimity. Because if you want to love everyone, you have to start with loving yourself and treating yourself with gentle kindness and compassion. If you wish, you can place an eye covering over your eyes, like a little lavender pillow or even a scarf. You can take aromatherapy oil and put it on a scarf. And place that over your eyes. So take your time. There's no rush or hurry. You can even take a hat and just pull it down over your eyes. Or you can take your blanket and pull it up over your face. And let your body melt into the earth. Feeling a sense of oneness. The 7 factors of awakening and all the elements of the earth which are in you. And all of the beauty that is you. And I'll read to you a prayer of metta. And first it starts with ourselves. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be free from suffering. May I be well. May I be at peace. May I be joyful. And now think of someone who you love, who you wish to share loving kindness and metta with. And we'll repeat our metta prayer, sending that person metta. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be free of suffering. May you be well. May you be at peace. May you be joyful. And let the loving kindness and compassion wash through your body and wash out energetically toward this person that you wish to share metta. And now find someone who it is hard for you to understand, and for who your heart is not easy to be open. And maybe there is some hurt and some wounds between you and this other person. And see if you can send them metta. Again, repeating, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be at peace. May you be joyful. And this might bring up some emotion, especially with all the sadness of recent news events. And if you feel emotion coming through your body, it's okay. Let it be. And now let's expand our metta prayer further out, beyond the sphere of ourselves and those who cross our thoughts. Imagine all the people on this earth and even all the animals and everything. And we'll repeat our metta. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be joyful. And feel the warmth in your body as that energy that starts with you spreads from the crown of your head and expands out past the boundaries of your physical form and down through your face and circles your ears and expands outwards and down through your neck and across your shoulders and down the back of your body and across your collarbones. And feel that current of energy blossoming and expanding at your heart center and down through the front of your torso and into your pelvis and down the strong limbs of your body and through your knees and your lower legs, your ankles, the feet that hold you, and through each toe, big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, and pinkies. And now bring that current of energy back to your shoulders and down through your upper arms, swirling and circling around your elbows and your forearms, and around your wrists and into your hands. And now through each finger, your thumbs, your second fingers, your middle fingers, your fourth fingers, and out through your pinkies. And start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And gently roll to one side and bring Anjali Mudra to your third eye, that spot between eyebrows. Take 3 deep, nourishing breaths, letting the nutriments of this practice wash over you. And when you're ready, come gently to a seated position. And bring your hands again to your third eye. May you find inner wealth in the thoughts in your head. May you find inner wealth in the words that you speak. Bring your Anjali Mudra to your lips. And may you find inner wealth in the lovingness of your heart. Bring Anjali Mudra to your heart center. We'll close our practice with 2 sounds of the bell. And thank you for sharing this special practice together today. Namaste.